What is up, guys? So we are starting this vlog today here in Nevada.
And today is a new day.
And we are here in Virginia City, Nevada. So it's pretty high. As you can see the mountains, we're pretty high up in altitude. And look at this city. So it's pretty much just like an old school city with a lot of history to it. And then if you guys actually research this hotel right here, I believe it's that one. I could be wrong, but it's a haunted hotel. So we're actually gonna go try to get a tour in this hotel and then see if we see anything, and hopefully we can get it on camera. And if we do, then you guys will see it here first. But if we don't, then it'll be good just to see how it looked, I guess, in the old days.
Almost everything is made of wood.
Yeah, look at this floor.
Look at, and look at, they're also loose. Some of them are loose.
So yeah, it's not even concrete, it's wood. But see you guys in a little bit, see what we get into. Alright, so it's been a little bit since we recorded. We just been walking around Virginia City. Can't really record in a lot of these stores, so haven't been recording too much. I apologize for that. But we did get Junior a little something. What did you get him?
Gum.
Gum?
Yeah.
And what kind of gum is it?
Shock gum.
Well, so what does it do?
If you pull it like that and I push it, it shocks you.
So it's a little store, and it's pretty much it's a fake gum. You ask them if they want gum. If you hear that gunshot, I don't know if you can see it.
You guys.
Over there. Hold on, Junior. Look.
Yep.
Over there, they're having a gun show. So unfortunately, we couldn't go to it. It was the last showing today, but we will try to go maybe another time. But anyways, go ahead. What were you saying about the gum, Junior?
Okay, I'm going to do this if you double dare me or triple dare me. Okay.
Okay, so.
Ow!
So here, let me see it.
Okay.
Alright, so this is the gum. If it gets a focus, hold on, let me flip it the other way. Wild cherry gum. Come on, focus, focus. So pretty much they have to pull on that metal piece, which kind of already looks suspicious, but Junior, you want some gum?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh!
Did it hurt?
Yeah, I touched it like on this. Oh. Ow! Oh, it hurts. You try it. You try it.
Yeah, so it does give you a little shock. Here, I'll try it. Oh. So it does give you a little shock. It does hurt.
It looks like those seats, like you. Remember?
Yeah.
It gives you like this one.
So we're gonna see what we can get into. Like I said, a lot of these stores they don't even let me bring out the camera, let alone record. So see what else there is to do here. I'll give you a little look at what we're looking at right now.
True, I am glad enough. And also, we might go to the haunted, the hotel. We might go to the haunted hotel.
So that's kind of where our current view is right now.
Yeah. And we might go to the haunted hotel.
Speaking about that, we were trying to go to the haunted hotel, but they don't do tours, I guess, during the day. So we're gonna try to go in probably like around 8 o'clock. So we'll see if we can get into that.
It might be scary.
But
if I see a ghost, I'm gonna say, "Ghost, here's some gum," and they're going, "Get some gum and get shocked."
But other than that, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I have been cussing a lot, and one thing I did talk to my wife about that I was gonna let you guys know is every time I do cuss on these videos, and I will be raw when I edit the videos, and I will put it in there. If I do cuss, for every cuss word I do, as of right now, I will donate $1 to some charity, and I will put it on camera so that you guys know that I actually did it. So just remember that every time I do cuss, I will not edit it out. I will keep it in there if it's part of the video, and I will give $1 to charity every time I cuss.
So sorry for keep on doing that.
Yeah. So cussing, I'm cutting out, and let's go finish walking and see what we can get into.
This is crazy. They're telling you things that are happening. But anyway, so the Dayton Cemetery, my daughter was talking to one, and he told her on here, he said, "Don't come back." And we were walking out, and you're supposed to always say, "Stay here," you know, give them their respect, right? "Stay here, you're not too attached to me," yada yada. And he reached out, I guess, and he scratched her down the back.
What?
Not like vicious, but like, you know, when somebody touched, you know, 3 fingers, you're gonna get, right? So all they were trying to do was say, "I want to talk to you more," not hurt you. Like even at Matthew Mansion, Emma, she's not gonna hurt you. There was, on one of the tours, there was some deaf gentlemen that went up there, and deaf people can't hear, right? So they're talking like, I wonder who's in here, blah, 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 what, yeah. And then they'll cut me off. They'll cut me off sometimes, like that'll happen. They just shut me off. They don't want to talk.
All right, we're gonna open this box and see what's in it.
How do you open it? Oh.
Come on, come on.
Oh my gosh, it's a dead cat.
What?
Mommy cat.
What?
Oh my gosh. It's a real cat.
Oh my goodness. That's cool. Oh my goodness.
What does it say, mummified cat?
Virginia City's dry.
Alright guys, so this is a little creepy in here. I'm in this room. It's called The Crypt. Close the door. It's called The Crypt. So the story behind it is here in Nevada, it would get real cold. So they couldn't bury the bodies. So what they do is they would store all the dead bodies in here until it got warm. And then I guess they would go bury them.
At the crypt for a good reason. From the 1800s to 1927, the grounds here in Virginia City would freeze up during the wintertime like cement. You could not dig. So when people died, they had to store the bodies somewhere until the grounds thawed out. Where do you think they stored the bodies? The crypt. Lots of bodies in the crypt, from children on up to the elderly. This is why the building is so haunted. A lot of the spirits are still here. Now in 1870...
I went to go take a picture down and somebody hit the door and I just basically...
Freaked out?
Yeah.
Bury 'em, but check this room out. Creepy. And it is freezing in here. So I don't know about that paranormal stuff, but check this out.
Oh guys, you better get out. You better get over here. This is really creepy. Come on. No, I'm sorry. We should go. We should go. What? Huh? We should go. Oh my goodness.
So it's literally a room just all bricked out. So we have a tour coming up here in a little bit, so we're gonna go look at this haunted hotel that's upstairs. This is a little kind of preview of it that they're showing us. And we'll see if we can get anything on camera or anything crazy. Hopefully we do. Alright guys, so we got a tour set up for a haunted hotel that we're gonna go up, and we're about to tour here in a little bit. This is the name of the hotel. It was also featured on Ghost Adventures. So if you guys know Ghost Adventures, there's actually an episode of this hotel. So this is the hotel that we're gonna be doing a tour of. So we'll see how it goes. They say I can record in there, so that's a good thing, because usually a lot of places here you can't record. So I will be recording in there. Hopefully we see some cool stuff.
And also some ghosts.
And also some ghosts. Alright guys, hit the start of the tour.
Alright, now most of the furniture that you'll see up here is from the 1800s. Like this desk here is from the 1840s. So we do request, please do not touch the furniture. Some of it is over 250 years old. Now I do want to show you the heating and air conditioning system from the 1800s. That's it right there. Those are called transoms that were put in here and designed to get a cool breeze to come through them during the summer. And during the winter time, they would shut them and hope sunlight would hit them just in a way it would heat the building up. And if not, all they had was wood-burning stoves and kerosene lamps. This is Don't get too close to Willie. He might grab you. That's Willie. Now this room here, this is where the Ghost Adventures, they were filming and doing an episode, and on this wall here they got 3 shadow figures, but only 2 people were in the room. Well, that freaked them out and they ran out of here. To this day we call that 3rd shadow the Shadow Man. He hangs down here mainly on this 2nd floor. Now the Ghost Adventures, they've been here 6 times. They were here last summer. They filmed down at the Mackey Mansion in the building across the street. A full body apparition walking across the floor. From right where this X is all the way to that entranceway. This ghost lasted for 7 full seconds. It is the only ghost in the world that was filmed for 7 seconds. It made them famous. It made us famous. Right over there where that tape is where Nick had his camera set up when he captured the ghost. That tape has been there for 13 years. Now, 12 people died in this building, including little Ella Dean. She was 8 years old. She died here with her mother. Those are her toys right there, and she does move her toys. 1870. So she recognizes the doll. And yes, she does rock her doll. I can't tell you how many times I've been up here and this doll will start rocking. There is no explanation for the doll rocking, so we believe it is paranormal. This one he built in 1876. It's in Ripley's, believe it or not. They can't figure out how it's attached to the top and to the bottom, but there's nothing supporting it in the middle. And for it being over 140 plus years old, they can't figure out how it's still standing. Now he built this with no nails, no screws. All he used was wooden dowels and glue. That is it. Now it has been repaired since then. They added a few screws, but he didn't use any. Now 8 years ago, we took a picture of the mirror and got a reflection of Lena walking up the staircase. Let's go see the ghost of Lena. You're going to love this. Miss Lena. Come on in.
You can't use that one. It says gentleman.
This is Lena. See her? See her? That is Lena. You can see her blue hair, her blue dress. You can see her 5 toes on her foot as she is walking up or down the staircase. She recognizes the staircase because she was alive when it was built back in 1876. Well, welcome to the crypt. This is where they stored the bodies, mainly because it stays cold in here year-round. We're actually 30 feet underground on a hillside. And right above us there is Scotty's room, and I can't tell you how many times we've heard Scotty walking back and forth up there. Now you can spend the night up there. We had 6 adults. They were going to spend the night up there, and they lasted for 3 hours and ran out of here. I asked them what happened. They said up on the 3rd floor they were hearing growls. I can't tell you how many times we've heard Scotty walking back and forth up there. Now you can spend the night up there. We had 6 adults. They were going to spend the night up there, and they lasted for 3 hours and ran out of here. I asked them what happened. They said up on the 3rd floor they were hearing growls.
We're in here recording. It's dark.
Yeah,
Just trying to see if we can catch anything.
like a ghost.
So, oh, sorry, Junior.
That's okay.
This little light right here that you see is just for the light switch.
Yeah. I thought I saw a ghost light.
So on camera, I don't really see anything,
Me too.
but maybe when I edit, you know, hopefully I hear something or I see something.
So you're all into the filming.
I was gonna just stop. Hadn't done that all tour.
So I will be headed to Fallon, Nevada. On my way there today, I'm driving with one of my friends. Actually, here he comes right here.